Financial Action Task Force has got its first Indian Vice President, Vivek Aggarwal. This moment marks a significant milestone in how much India's role is growing, especially in global finance governance. We have talked about FATF when we are discussing grey list, blacklist, anti-money laundering measures and so much more. But this time we are seeing that India is the one which will be guiding these countermeasures against terror financing and money laundering. Hello everyone, welcome to Vajiram and Ravi's Flash News. My name is Shubhangi Singh and today we are going to understand that why we are marking this as a significant milestone. Why Vivek Aggarwal being the Vice President of FATF is something very important for India. Who he is and what does FATF does. So let us start with understanding that what exactly has happened. So now India has got its first Vice Presidency and this Vice Presidency is of FATF. Now this has been given to Mr. Vivek Aggarwal, who is a 94 batch IAS officer. Now he is the one who has become the Vice President of FATF. Now he is succeeding Giles Thompson, and this is very prominent, important for India because this is the first time that India has secured any prominent, important position at all when we are talking about Financial Action Task Force. Now, before we move to understand more why this is important, what are the factors around it, let us start with understanding that what exactly is FATF. Financial Action Task Force, established in 1989 and it was established by Group of 7. Now Group of 7 we have discussed in detail yesterday only. We were talking about how India has grown important for Group of 7. Group of 7 includes the most developed, advanced economies, democracies of the world. Can you tell me in the comment section which are the countries which are included in G7? Now FATF is headquartered in Paris. Even though it was established by Group of 7, gradually it developed into a bigger intergovernmental body and they have been responsible for maintaining the standards and ensuring that money laundering should not happen, terror financing networks should be dismantled, proliferation financing, how that needs to be managed and much more. As of now, FATF has grown to become a body of 40 members including India. Now, FATF standards which are made by them, they are implemented not just across these 40 members, they are implemented across more than 200 jurisdictions. And given their standards, they are responsible for setting anti-money laundering, countering finance terror standards, conducting mutual evaluations, maintaining grey list and blacklist. We will discuss this in detail in the end. Once we have addressed what we started the context with, we will talk about this also because this is very important from the perspective of exam. There have been questions which have arrived from here and this is where FATF becomes more or less responsible for monitoring the financial integrity across the globe. So all in all, the objective of FATF is to protect the international financial system from all sorts of illicit financing, which can be seen in there clearly in their motto as well. Now with respect to India, it was in 2006 that we got the observer status. Later in 2010, we got the full membership and 2024 marked a further good note for us where we saw positive mutual evaluations as well. Now 2026 is another feat in this understanding. Now this is where let us also briefly understand the feat has been achieved by not just our country but an individual 94 batch IAS officer from Madhya Pradesh cadre who has been elected as the Vice President. As of now, he is serving as Union Culture Secretary. He has been one responsible for directorship of the Finance Intelligence Unit. He has been part of India's FATF delegation. That is why very rightly suited for the appointment that has been made. Now, this is where you might be thinking we have talked a lot about milestone, but why this is so significant? This becomes significant because this is where we get global recognition in form of this appointment. This shows that intergovernmental organizations as big as FATF, which are responsible for managing international financial system, they trust India, they trust India's financial regulatory systems as well. This also brings India on a better platform where we have a stronger voice against terror financing. Now, why is this important? You have to connect the dots where, especially since last year, Operation Sindoor, we have been talking about dismantling terror-related infrastructures, and one of the biggest pointer there is how to disrupt or stop this terror financing. India has supported this cause for the longest time, especially in regards to cross-border terrorism, but this is where India will have a full-fledged active role in shaping the norms as well. Apart from that, this is where India is also going to show the influence over emerging risks. India understands that at the given time, the face of terror, the face of money laundering, all of this is evolving. And if India wants to contribute constructively to it, not just for internal matters, but for the global level, we need to be part of FATF discussions. Now, India will be part of these discussions where we can contribute to cryptocurrencies, digital payment, FinTech risks, which we have learned from our very own experience of digital public infrastructure, be it in form of CoWIN, be it in form of UPI, be it in form of Aadhaar and more. And this is where we will also get to learn and implement those. And of course, this is a moment of prestige, diplomatic prestige, global prestige, where it enhances India's standing, especially in multilateral institutions, and it supports India's aspiration that we will be playing a greater role in global governance. So the idea of Vishwa Guru, this is where this is a exhibit A or a supporting argument in that very context. So in conclusion, we can establish that India's credibility has been established. India has gradually moved from an observer to a full member and now to a leadership role, which shows that not just India is ready to take more responsibility, the world is also ready to trust India with more responsibility. Now in this context, I promised we will be discussing grey list and blacklist. Now let us discuss that as well. So when we are talking about FATF, both of these lists, grey list and blacklist, one of the most important tools for monitoring. When we are talking about grey list, it includes all those jurisdictions. Do you remember that 40 members, but it monitors 200 jurisdictions. So this list contains all the jurisdictions which are under increased monitoring. They are not under regular monitoring. They are under the scanner now. Why? These are the jurisdictions which have shown deficiencies in anti-money laundering systems, in the counter-terror financing systems, countries which have worked with FATF through action plans, and these are the countries where monitoring has been increased. The whole idea of bringing a country in the grey list is to understand and make the international financial system alert that something might be going wrong there. And as soon as a country is put in the grey list, this is something that dampens investors' confidence about that country. This is something that increases the scrutiny of all the financial transactions of that country. And because that country is not one of the best borrower, the borrowing costs also increases. A very right example here is Pakistan, which was in grey list from 2018 to 2022. Last year, FATF rebuked also Pakistan like anything, especially on India's request in the context of what unfolded, especially after Operation Sindoor. Apart from that, when we are talking about the second list, that is the blacklist. That is the list of jurisdictions which are high risk areas. They are not just under scanner, they have been established that they are high risk zones and they need to be handled. There needs to be a call of action. There is not some deficiency, there is established and serious deficiency in their AML and CFT measures, and the counter measures are applicable by FATF to these countries. So as of now, it does contain names such as North Korea, Iran. Can you tell me in the comment section which are other countries which are part of not just grey list but blacklist as well? Now on this note, I will be leaving you here with a prelims practice question. Let me know the answer to this in the comment section. I'll be waiting for your answers. I hope the question is visible to you clearly. Let me know the answer to this. Thank you so much.